Hi you guys, it is your girl Chris. Welcome back to my channel. We are here for yet another video. Now this video is definitely getting to you late, but it's okay because it is my May wrap up, all the books that I read in May, which was only 4. However, I had a pretty good month because they were all rated pretty high. Let's get into the video. The first book that I read this month was the Final Girls Support Group. And this was my first really intense thriller / mystery. I gave this book a 3.5 stars. It was definitely okay for being intense because it really was intense. But the main girl, she was definitely a little cuckoo, a little crazy. So basically this book was about, I believe, 6 or 7 girls there in what they call the Final Girls Support Group, which is not taught, but the therapist is Dr. Carol. And so she basically put this group together because these girls went through their own massacres and their own disasters or whatever, and they were the final girls, hence the name, that survived. And so she basically just talks to them about their problems, and it's something that's very steady going in their life and all that jazz. So the main girl, she's just really afraid of basically the group breaking up because they're just yeah, this is the last time I'm doing this. And so then they all decide to disband the group, but the main girl, she doesn't want to let it go. So with all of that happening, she starts to act a little bit more crazy. She's very cautious. All the girls are cautious, but they don't want to let what happened to them define them as who they are. But the girl definitely does. And it's Lynette. Lynette is the main girl. That's her name. Lynette is really scared of letting go. So they just go throughout this whole thing. Of course, there's a mystery aspect in it, but she was just too much for me to actually really enjoy the book. I guess that's what makes it a good thriller / mystery book for some other people. It just was okay to me, which is okay. The next book I did read while I was on vacation is When in Rome by Sarah Adams. This book was so cute. It was, I absolutely loved it. Amelia Rose is this pop star, and the main guy is Noah Walker. And so basically Amelia is she's about to go on this big tour, but before she does, she definitely wants to relax, have a vacation, because she's kind of been going crazy in her own world and she feels alone. So Rome is too far away, hence the name. So she goes to Kentucky, Rome, to this small town where she meets Noah and his 3 sisters, I believe. The sisters are super cute. Amelia and Noah are super cute. This is definitely one of the romance books. It was a little rom-com-y, but not in a cheesy way. It was definitely one of those romance books where it didn't need to get so spicy, juicy, that kind of thing, which I actually really enjoyed because it's nice to read a romance where there's no smut in it all the time, which is why I really enjoyed this. Gave this book 4.5 stars. I gave this book 4.5 stars. I could definitely read it again. The next book I read, it is my first Lynn Painter book. It is Mr. Wrong Number. This book was I just loved it. So basically Olivia Marshall and Colin Beck are rivals, but rivals in a way where they always tease each other. Or Colin was just really mean to her when they were growing up, and Colin is Jack's best friend, which is Olivia's brother. So basically this is in the thing, she gets into some trouble where she has to move in with her brother Jack and Colin. And so then I text her Mr. Wrong Number, again, hence the name, and she's Miss Dial. They're texting and forming this friendship and yada yada. She doesn't want anything romantic to ruin the idea of it. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but you guys can pretty much guess what happens. But Olivia is a total fire starter, literally. But she's a firecracker. She's just amazing. Colin is the sarcastic, funny guy, devastatingly handsome, which we love. But this book I really did enjoy. I gave this book 4 stars. Moving right along nicely into the last book, which is By a Thread by Lucy Score. This is my first Lucy Score book. She was very much to love. She got a little bit of marks on her. I didn't annotate or anything. I just put her through the ringer because I was bringing this everywhere with me to read. I couldn't put it down. First of all, Lucy Score writes fat books. This book is real fat. But it was really good. I did want to read Things We Never Got Over first by her, but I'll settle for this. But that's only because everybody was raving about it. This book definitely got 5 stars from me. It was so good. Allie, we love her. Allie is just this independent woman. She was just amazing. Dominic, he's like just like this mean business guy. Allie's more of like a free spirit, but she's got a lot of things that she's worried about. And so basically, the premise of this story is Dominic literally gets Allie fired from her job at the pizza shop because he was being rude to her first and then she was being rude. Dominic's mother, Delisandra, love her, she tracked Allie down and gave her a job where her son Dominic works. So basically it's an office romance. The plot moved along very nicely. It was like a medium pace. It wasn't too slow, it wasn't too fast. It was just perfect. The descriptions in here were great. There was definitely a lot of character development, which is what I really enjoyed about this book. I'm so happy that this is like one of the books that I definitely got on trend for. Like usually like when something's trending, I'm like, I won't care about it until it stops trending. This one, I took a chance on it just because it's a Lucy Score book. Even though I hadn't read a book by her, she was an immediate author buy. But I'm really happy that I did pick this one up. It was so good. Definitely 5 stars. I cannot wait to read more Lucy Score books, and I can't wait to read more Lynn Painter books. I am reading one. It's the second book to Mr. Wrong Number, so you'll see that in my June wrap up. That was it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Go follow me over on my socials, my Instagram. I have 2, my personal and my Bookstagram. And yeah, let me know what other videos you would like to see. Again, I'm trying to get a reading vlog or 2 in this summer, or 3 or 4 or 5. You never know. But yeah, hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.